Yo. Oh man. Okay, so I didn't stream yesterday because I had a lot of stuff to do. So what we're gonna end up doing is I'm going to be playing ZENLESS Zone Zero today, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be playing Wuthering Waves. Also, I don't know how loud my mic is, and I need to check that right now because I had so many technical difficulties yesterday that prevented me from streaming. Okay, maybe it needs to be a little higher. Maybe right there. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, the game was a little louder than me. I wonder if now it's okay. I don't know. Let's try right here. I think that might be a little too loud. This might be too loud. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Hopefully. If I rewatch the VOD and it's not fine, then, well, fuck me, I guess. Okay. Bro, what is happening? Nee. Okay. So, let's continue the story. I wonder how long this will take. I feel like we're pretty much, like, halfway through. And so, like, it would take us, like, what, 2 hours last time? So it should take us 2 more hours. I don't think we need a full 3-hour stream. Let's go.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Let's go. Is our favorite police officer.
You're here.
Yeah. I have arrived. I ain't reading all that. Hello? I'm trying to remember what happened last. This is the same mission, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Wait. A? Is there a part B? Oh my god. Okay, well. Bro. Yo, what's good?
Today's training.
What about it? Bro, give me some voice. Ah, the minigame. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Finally.
Right, let's get started.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Bro is the Yap Dollar. Holy shit.
Are you okay, Ji-Yuen? Don't be so sad. Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed. What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle. I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point. But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Bruh. Wait, wrong one. It's this one. But I actually want to check this real quick. Okay, oh well. The fuck? Okay, so this is okay. How much more of this do we have to go? Maybe one more, maybe? And then this. I don't know how long that's gonna be. Okay, so I thought we were like almost done.
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Oh yeah, in case y'all didn't see the video. Where is she?
It's our turn. I'm at your
Good day,
Yeah,
Lord Phaeton.
in case y'all didn't see the video, we got her. Like right before she left. It was clutch, ain't gonna lie. Now I just gotta figure out like how the fuck am I gonna I mean I have 21 days, you know. I got 21 days. Honestly, if I wasn't going for all the characters, I think I would have skipped him, honestly. I'm sad they didn't give him his hat and his mask, because that really completes the look. Otherwise he just looks like a fucking NPC. Am I wrong? He just looks like one of the other characters. So I'm kind of mad that they didn't give him the mask. I mean, maybe he puts it on in his ultimate, but like still, you know, you're walking around looking like an NPC. I already have lighter, which is, by the way, that's a very interesting move to put both guys on this this current banner, considering, you know, the guys don't sell as well as the girls do. It's a very interesting choice. Yeah. Oh wait, I should probably change this for next time. What? Bro, 10 pulls away from the free 5-star. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyways.
We meet again, Master Proxy.
Oh
I
no.
imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators.
Why does she
About
talk
some
like
people allegedly
this?
sacrificed to launch an attack on New Eridu.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
I'm underneath
I
your
know
bed.
many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I guess.
All right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Nope.
Nope, I can't fight.
As I expected.
They need to make playable
Not to
Phaethon.
worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon.
She's a simp. She's a
Don't
simp.
tell me you don't like him.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon.
She's talking about the brother.
But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you?
Alright.
So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Bro.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much.
Bro,
I
what?
went through a phase like that once. But it's okay.
I went
Great,
through a
admit
phase
your
like that
love.
once. What?
Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time.
What a simp.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
She's like, let me tell you about this fan fiction I wrote. About me and Lord Phaethon. Please don't. Wait, why are we going here? Why are we back here? Yo.
Proxy, you're here too.
I still haven't done their
I didn't
stories.
expect to run into you here.
Their special episodes or whatever.
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi? I'm here to investigate that incident. I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few
Friend.
things ourselves.
She's my simp.
One of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah.
That's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Oh, great.
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Cutscene? The fuck? What's going on?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed. What's wrong,
It's just that time of the
You
month.
feeling okay?
It's nothing. I
Oh.
just drifted off for a moment there.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Wait, hold on, let me just refresh this real quick. Okay. Alright, let's continue this.
So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm
Oh,
waiting to
thank
meet
God.
someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
You're not looking so good. Everything okay? I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
I'm not
Seeing
finna
as
survive in
we're
there.
just about to go in ourselves. Why not join us? It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something? It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah. There really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Wait, have I played as her before? I think I have. I know I have her. I don't remember. Damn. Yeah, I'm not finna read all that.
So, what is it that you all
Oh.
plan to do here?
I thought she was coming at me.
We are
Why
here
do my
to look for
footsteps
something
sound
to-
like that?
Something extremely important.
Am I tripping? Why do my
New
footsteps sound like
Elder's
that?
future may well depend on it.
I don't like the sound. Fine.
Got you covered.
Let's go, Trigger. Damn. Yo!
Done.
Goddamn. Yep.
Copy. Target locked. Time to pin them down.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Trigger's animations are so sus, bro.
Since you're familiar with the
Did I-
name Silver,
Did
then you
I
should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
did I make a video on her? I don't remember. I think it might have just been part of the live stream.
Recalibrating.
What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Show no mercy.
I don't remember this.
Wait over. You're in my sight.
That's so sick.
This bullet will reach its mark. Right on cue. Supporting position. The target's weary. Adjusting for wind. I'll pierce right through.
That is so sick.
Flip the switch. Down. He won't back down.
Go.
Let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Bro, I haven't played this game since I did the last live stream on it, which was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something like that. 4 weeks ago, actually. I forget how flashy the fucking combat is,
This is
bro.
the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere.
I don't know, I could just smell a
Please,
scam.
Wall help me find it. It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way.
Nah.
And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Scammer. Never trust a scammer. Oh my god. Let's go. There's more. Okay. Why can't I play as Vivian? I literally own her. That sounds very. That sounds very bad without context.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
Belle's voice sounded weird there. Is that just me?
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
Okay, that's Trigger talking.
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna. Mind the blind spot. Her location should still be safe. Outside. I hope so.
This combo is crazy, dude.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Anything else I'm missing? Bro, why can't I run? I'm just jogging. Well, she's dead. Alright.
Her vital signs are gone.
Wow.
What happened? I guess this was her final scam.
What the fuck?
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not
Kinda
sure
figured.
how you can
Oh,
tell,
shit.
but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
Okay, then why do you decide to go
I'm
in here?
very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter.
What? Huh?
So I scanned my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter.
What?
It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
Wait. Okay.
What makes you think that will help you?
I'll wait. I'll
I
wait.
just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this, but it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
Okay. So, alright, well,
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes. Because I saw it.
do I have to... Okay.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
Bro.
I just wanted to warn you all.
Bro, why does my stream... You know what? Hold on. This is actually infuriating. Why does my stream keep crashing? Bro. Hold on. Okay. That was weird. It shows it's back. It shows my stream is back. Why does this always happen? Bro, my internet is like actually dookie. It's actually dog water. This sucks. Okay. Should be okay, I guess. Let's continue. That's infuriating, bro. It does that shit all the time.
I'm sorry.
A lot more recently. I just fucking hate it. Bro.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Vivian, it's not your fault. You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay, so she didn't seek medical treatment because it would have been a burden on her daughter. How so? Was it because they didn't have money? Or was it because, like, oh, she didn't want her daughter seeing her go through that? Like, what? So, okay, let's say that's the case, right? She didn't want her daughter to see her go through all that stuff. If that's the case, your other option was to scam a shit ton of people. And like, what? I'm okay. That I don't get that. I really don't get that. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Like, if it's a money problem, all right, you know, whatever, you know, she thought the best way to do it was to scam people and get money. But if it's because she didn't want her daughter seeing her go through the whole trying to get treatment process or something, but wait, I'm sorry, this doesn't make sense to me. I'm too small brain for this, or maybe I don't know. But if it's literally just, oh, I didn't want her to see me go through all that, so I'm gonna scam people, and I'm like, that's worse. How does that make sense? But I don't know, it's probably not that. It's probably that she just didn't have fucking money and she started scamming people. But if she really didn't have no intention of helping herself and she just came to the hollow anyways, she's just dead in the, she's doing the Family Guy death pose in the bottom left. Oh well. Am I tripping, or was the daughter also a scammer? Even though she was a kid. Am I tripping? I don't remember. Whatever.
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa, that's kind of an out-of-the-blue question.
In my memory, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see misfortune? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Adjusting for wind.
It sounds good. Roxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
pain. Save your adjusting for wind. Loyalty. I'll take point. Increase firepower. They don't heal. Holding position. Quick shot.
Skull.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Can you tell me a little more about your visions of misfortune?
It's a really long story. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
We're besties.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late.
Chad, did we riz her up?
Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look. According to the previous clues, what Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine. Looks like it isn't in here.
Wait, I hear something. Oh, it's this.
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for.
Move! Oh my god.
Strange. There's nothing in here. This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
Oh boy.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area.
Aren't these two
Worry not,
related?
Dear companion, I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
Are they all like fucking vampires?
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned phantom thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day.
His voice actor sounds familiar.
Disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird phantom thief can show.
He sounds like Dr. Ratio. Am I tripping?
That sorta makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated.
It really does.
Mockingbird's
What the fuck?
purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies, like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course.
Oh,
besides
wait.
wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Man, I don't know who voices him. I can't find a good answer. It sounds like Dr. Ratio, but it says it's not. I don't know.
You do have a point. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Oh yeah, I just pulled him
He's got
too.
the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you. Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
What the frick? We get to play as him? What the freak? Bro, why does he have cake, bro? Why? Whatever. The fuck?
How about it? Will you work?
No.
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
I am Iron Man.
So it's you.
Sorry.
I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
That shit's
As
poisoned.
an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
Huh?
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's
Wait,
why
what
they
happened?
say once a mongrel, always a mongrel.
look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
That's crazy.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest
Damn.
margin.
That's crazy.
And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
Would you call me?
People have been saying that about me for a
Oh.
long time.
Shit, my bad.
I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering?
Jesus.
If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Okay.
Thank you, Proxy.
Sure.
I'm so glad to have met you.
Right.
And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I'd at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Okay.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an
Aura.
and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Chat, you said I had aura.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
Damn.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Until Hugo's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Are we not done with? I think we are done. Yeah. So the next one is this one. I guess I'll play for like 30-ish more minutes. I guess. Okay, hold on. Okay.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans.
Right. Yeah.
Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
Right. You're so right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person.
Yep.
Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch.
There's no way.
Screenshots of old Internet comments. I print
Ah,
them out
yes.
and turn them into postcards.
Comments.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Right.
I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this, without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say.
It's like the second time I've ever heard of Damocles.
Isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Looks like we're all here.
No, I have to play as Lycon? Bro.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
So, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Okay.
Proxy, they're being nicely in position. Wide open.
Oh.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow.
Wow.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit. The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. I'm getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon?
Brother, are you kidding me?
There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
We literally did tell her. We literally did. And she was like, "No, you're not. You're not Lord Phaethon."
I've been your biggest fan for years now.
Brother, I know.
Goodness me. Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along.
Bro.
And I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph?
I could just like imagine just foaming at the mouth. If you could, please give me an autograph, please.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Should just see her drooling and shit with the fucking hard eyes.
Guess I got a little...
Could I please have an autograph?
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open.
Copy. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up.
Chill, bro. My God.
Now you pay. Off balance.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
Wait, let's see if we missed anything. Nope. Okay.
There are more ethereals around. Please be careful, Lord Phaethon.
Bro, drop the Lord. Holy shit.
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
I miss playing as Trigger.
In position. Dissolve.
Damn.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Calm back down. Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling?
No response.
Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Bro. Hop off, bro. God damn.
Thank you for your concern.
Yeah, just get cut off. Thank you for your concern.
Master.
Oh my god, my stream crashed again. Are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious?
All three smaller mechanisms.
Bro, on YouTube it's probably fine. But it's Twitch that just keeps fucking crashing, bro. That's annoying.
So, we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master
Bro.
Proxy.
Okay.
I can take care of one myself.
Well, we're back again, so.
That leaves the last one to me.
No, my bad.
You should go
Whoops.
with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine.
I wonder if
Don't
YouTube is
we, Miss
okay.
Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two.
Miss Cunninghair is
You've been
crazy.
bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you?
Yo, that's crazy.
Huh? That's not it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you to some movies for a crash course. Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Oh, yay. Oh, right. Rough.
Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection.
Bro.
Sorry. I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon.
Bro.
It's like all my dreams are coming true.
I'm sorry if I'm being too forward.
Oh my god.
It's just so, bro. I'm real.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Hey, okay, don't let her do that.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible,
Don't let her do that. She might do something with that hand. I mean, what?
that's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
Why do you like Phaethon?
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong. But why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon.
Alright.
The
Alright.
one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me.
How?
Probably don't remember, but you really did save me that time.
We're just fucking hackers.
It's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I just lied straight to her face.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world.
Not really. There's a bunch of people that have seen
Sorry
me.
to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Ow. Wait. Okay.
Mind the blind spot. Wide open.
Give me 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Okay. We back.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon.
Can we play as him again, please?
Before it all fell apart.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. The curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
What if he's into that?
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down.
Are we not gonna be able to play as them?
Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Bars? Yeah, we don't get to play as them, unfortunately.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check
Yo,
it
what's
out.
up?
It's probably
I'm doing pretty good.
multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lyca.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay.
That's
Then
good.
I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already.
It's going pretty good.
I need to get away from
I plan on ending it in a few minutes.
or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
My stream's been crashing a
If
shit
that's
ton.
the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Sure.
All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
I'm alright. I've had a few people ask me.
I can't keep anything from you.
I'm just not interested right now.
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Are we finally done here? Boss battle? Maybe?
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
Bro.
But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You were from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems our goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us.
Am I missing something there?
Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a wolf Tyrant, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Jesus. Okay.
Stand still.
A perfect conduit.
At your service.
Flip the switch.
Here to assist. Stay calm now.
Loyalty.
I'll eliminate any obstacles.
A perfect conduit.
Oh, this way. Get back here.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act.
Do I have to fight Hugo?
We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
Oh.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
Damn.
Bastard. legal right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way to Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh.
strategy.
Hello? Bye.
Stand still.
Get ready.
At your service.
Bye. Bye.
Flip the switch. He won't back down.
Well,
Out of my way.
that's great.
For mercy.
Fuck. Hello? Why are my hits not connecting?
I have you now.
Fuck. What? Come on. Because 1v1 is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. No.
I have you now.
No. Shut up. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. All right. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, you got me.
Well, we haven't seen something like this in a while.
I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice.
Bruh.
The sacrifice core, or your precious faith in.
I'll take the core.
I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay. core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
There's no shot. Wait.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
What? Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. So that just happened. I didn't expect that.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Nathan, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. No matter what, this isn't your fault, Vivian.
If only I'd noticed sooner. I should have realized earlier. Hugo,
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
He was hurt so badly. I'm afraid, even before he fell into that hollow, he might have already...
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Another obstacle out of the way.
Who the fuck is this?
She's going to be pleased about this.
Who is she?
May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Vathan.
The fuck was that? Finally, we're back. Okay, well, yeah, we completed part A. Okay. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna... This is where I'm gonna call it quits for today. Yeah, that was crazy. I did not expect that to happen. I don't think he's dead, but if he is, that's crazy. That is actually insane. Yeah, stream was a fucking... I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, this stream crashed, like, what, 3 times? Or something like that? 2 or 3 times? I don't remember. I need to figure out something. I don't know what's happening. It might just be my internet just, you know, disconnecting for a while, and that's why it does that. But yeah, I'm in stream before it crashes again. I'll see y'all hopefully does that. But yeah, I'm in stream before it crashes again. I'll see y'all hopefully tomorrow around the same-ish time. I don't think I'm gonna be doing late night streams anymore. But yeah. Yep, and then tomorrow, oh my, bro. Okay, YouTube should be fine, but my stream just fucking crashed again right whenever I said, oh my god. That's annoying. That's actually annoying. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna delete this part off of Twitch just because this part is it's gonna be so short and so uninteresting. But it'll be on YouTube stream probably. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. I can't guarantee anything, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow. All right, later.